All rise. Support court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1079, Thomas case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to waste your time, my time. I just want child support for my baby.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, you're not really wasting my time. I have to be here.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and this is what we do. That's what court is for. You want child support? How old is your baby?
my baby is 2 years old.
Okay. In 2 years, has dad
No,
provided
he
anything?
ain't did nothing. He ain't gave me a
Welcome to Support Court, where the truth doesn't just come out, it explodes. Today's case is anything but simple. Miss Thomas walks in with a heartbreaking request, child support for her 2-year-old son. But beneath that request lies a tangled web of emotional betrayal, late-night calls, unexpected pregnancies, and a mentor who might just be more than a friend to the baby daddy. We got drama, denials, and a courtroom face-off that turns explosive real quick. And just when you think you figured it all out, another twist hits. So don't blink. This isn't just about money. It's about trust, deception, and 2 lives caught in a mess of blurred boundaries. Stay with us, because this courtroom is about to get hot.
$2 bill.
Okay.
Nothing. My son, all he wants is a relationship with his father. He don't even want dad. And I told you, like, we could just talk this through, but
Well, address me.
Sorry.
Don't address him. I'll get what I need out of him in just a few minutes as soon as you're done.
I'm sorry.
So what's the situation?
So I'm new here. I bartend.
A $2 bill? That's not child support. That's an insult. This moment says everything about the emotional weight Miss Thomas is carrying. Not just raising a child alone, but doing it while feeling dismissed and disrespected. And when she says, "My son don't even want that," you can hear the pain behind those words. This isn't just about money. It's about abandonment. Viewers, how do you think court should handle a parent who admits to doing nothing for their child? Let us know in the comments, because this just got real.
On the weekends. I work for a retail company.
Okay.
I don't make much. I make $40,000 a year, 20 from the bartender and 20 from the retail. And we met at the bar. And he liked the bartender. So
Okay.
that's how we got started. And I thought things was good. My mentor, I thought we and her was close, and she was trying to get to my man, and that's what happened. So,
Okay.
and
How long did y'all date? Y'all have a dating relationship?
yeah, well, I thought we was dating. He said, "Nah, don't look at it like that. Let's just be cool. Let's be friends." But
Hold up. So it was just friends, but you're calling at 3 a.m. and pulling up to her mom's house? Here's where contradictions start spilling. He wanted all the benefits without the relationship label, classic mixed signals. And let's be honest, late-night calls and drive-bys don't scream just friends. This isn't just confusing, it's messy. And it's clear why Miss Thomas feels hurt and betrayed. Have you ever been in a situationship that turned into a courtroom disaster? Drop your story below. We're listening.
don't catch no feelings. But then you calling me 3 o'clock in the morning, and you showing up to my mama's house, and
How did I say
I ain't
that
got-
we have a 2-year-old?
what?
How did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
I don't know how you said anything. Excuse, I'm sorry. I'm just so flustered because we could have handled this outside. We didn't have to come to court.
We could.
I
Well,
wasn't
that's
even
kinda
gonna
what
put you
court
on
is
child
for.
support.
Hold on, Ms. Thomas. That's what court is for y'all to hash these issues out if you couldn't work it out on your own. So you all had a dating relationship, or what you presume to be a dating relationship. You met at the bar. I mean, did y'all have some bad shots or something because the
No, we had
relationship
some good
didn't work?
shots. It was a nice long shot at the time.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to start doing better asking these questions. I'm going to have to start doing better. Yeah, no, I don't.
And here's the plot twist no one saw coming. The mentor, what started as a bar romance, turned into a tangled triangle. According to Miss Thomas, things were good until her mentor got involved. Now there's talk of betrayal, jealousy, and a whole lot of confusion. This isn't just emotional. It's psychological warfare. When a trusted figure turns into competition, it cuts deeper than most breakups. Would you call this just a coincidence or something more calculated? Sound out below. This one's getting complicated.
I want to know what was going on in you all's relationship in terms of conception with the baby, okay? I'm just doing like a little recap. It might have a little pettiness in there, but it's like a little recap, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all met at the bar,
Yeah.
and the baby is here, 2 years old. Dad doesn't want to have anything to do with the little boy.
No.
He doesn't take him anywhere.
And it was okay at first. We was talking. It wasn't until he got with my mentor.
Oh, okay.
To me, that's the big issue. Before she came into the picture, we was talking. It was fine. I'm like, okay, if you're not gonna
Was he
make this
visiting
right-
with the baby, taking the baby anywhere?
on Sunday?
So let's talk parenting presence. One Sunday visit does not equal fatherhood. Sure, church on Sundays is nice, but where's the consistent support? No weekdays, no weekends, no bonding time. This paints a picture of a dad who's physically distant and emotionally checked out. Parenting isn't about holiday cameos. It's about consistency. And from what we're hearing, that's missing here. Viewers, what does real involvement look like to you? Comment your definition of present parenting, because this one clearly needs a new playbook.
He was going to church, but that was it.
No weekends?
Nah.
Nothing during the week?
Nah.
I'm a football coach. He used to be at games with me.
Hold on, one second. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Apparently, he and my mentor, they got a child on the way, and so that's the reason why he don't want to pay child support. And I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
Boom. The bombshell drops. Another baby is allegedly on the way with a mentor. This isn't just drama. It's courtroom chaos. Miss Thomas says this new child is the real reason he's dodging responsibility. If that's true, it's a ticking time bomb of emotional and financial consequences. And her line, "My baby was here first," hits like a gavel strike. This is about priorities and choosing accountability. Question for you. Should a second child be an excuse to ignore the first? Let us know how you feel in the comments.
Okay.
My baby was here first, so, like, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
He the father and everything else, that's it.
Well, thank you for asking that. And please don't chew gum in here. Please do not chew gum in here.
Sorry.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So before we move over to him, is there any question that he is the dad?
No.
You all had DNA testing done?
Yep. The
And he's
moment
the
I
father?
conceived.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's not an issue. So let me move over to him and see what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well,
Sir, what's going on?
Actually, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
Slash liar. Slash
Excuse you.
manipulator.
Excuse you. Excuse
When I
you.
have those.
Excuse you. You will not be.
And just like that, the courtroom erupts. What started as a calm session spirals into accusations, name-calling, and barely contained chaos. But Judge Vanderby isn't having it. She locks the room back down with authority. This moment is key, because no matter how emotional it gets, respect is non-negotiable in court. It's messy, it's intense, but it's also real. These are real lives, real children, and real consequences. So before we reach the judge's final ruling, ask yourself, if you were on that bench, what would you decide?
Disrespectful like that in here. We're not going to do any name calling. I definitely don't want you all to throw something at each other. Please do not do all of that.
No, she ain't gonna do that.
It's not necessary.
I ain't gonna do
She
what?
ain't that crazy.
Okay,
That's
well,
what you
here's the
want to
deal.
believe, though.
Well, here's the deal. You're not going to be crazy up in here, okay? The only person that can get crazy and say crazy stuff, which I'm not going to say anything that's just completely disrespectful, is me. I just need the facts.
Right.
So I can determine if child support needs to be paid and what the amount is going to be, all right? So, go ahead.
Like I was saying, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
All right?
She said I don't do anything for the child be with me. And he be going to football games, and as looking at his facial expressions, it seemed like he have fun. He meet other kids that love the same sport like he does. I have no problem paying child support, but every time we try to have a talk, it always switches to her
Her what?
manager because I go out with her manager. Let's just put it out there.
Her manager.
Yeah.
Oh, she dates her manager.
No, I
No,
go
he
out with
does.
her manager.
Oh, you go out. Oh, her former mentor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the
well,
bartender.
I mean, you don't think that would cause like a little sore spot?
Just a little bit, just a snippet.
Well, I mean,
Stop instigating.
people grow apart.
I mean, they do, but they don't grow to somebody's close friend or mentor.
That's all right. When you become my stepson, because I am with your daddy, then I don't want to hear none of that. All right? That's it.
Miss Thomas, that is it.
You see, there's no hostility on my side. Like I said, I have no problem
Well,
paying
it shouldn't be on your side.
Right.
You living the life. You dated her. You all had a baby.
Yeah.
Her mentor. You started dating her. You all have a baby on the way. You living the life.
Luxury.
We won't have any of those.
Huh?
That's about the 4th time, right?
Yeah, it really is getting annoying at this point. You know, I try not to dismiss people's cases, right? It's not a normal thing. I've had to do it a couple of times, but I try not to do that, all right? I understand your frustration. I understand you probably don't even want to be here. But here's the situation. We're here. You want him to pay child support. It doesn't sound like he has a problem doing that. So I just don't understand why you won't let this process happen. I can't say let go how you feel. I don't think that's fair. But, you know,
He just hurt. It just hurt.
which part just hurt?
He didn't have to leave me.
You still like him.
I love him.
Oh, she loves you.
Well, I mean, when you won't let me see my kids, and every time
Oh,
we
but
try to
that's
talk about
because-
things,
Well, one kid, right?
right? Well, I'm sorry, one kid.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're speaking about your
Yeah.
other child. I got you.
Sorry
I got
about
you.
that.
But yeah, I mean, there's a possibility you all can work through this, right?
No.
We tried. That's why we're here today.
No, not work through. I mean, you're here today. You're going to get some sort of resolve today. What I'm saying, after today, do you all think you'll be able to work together? I mean, you really don't have a choice because you're parents to this 2-year-old boy. And then your child that you will be having will be the sibling to you all's child together. So at some point, all of you are going to have to work together.
Right.
Even you and the former mentor, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's a chance that you all can work this out, right?
Right.
No. I'm good.
Well,
Me
your
and my baby, we
feelings are
gonna be
hurt.
all right, like Beyonce say.
Yes, but your feelings are hurt.
Like
So
Beyonce.
I just don't want it to be a situation after today you start, getting to where you don't want the child to go with him or you keep the baby away from him because you're mad at
It
him.
won't be like that as long as he take
Your Honor,
care.
if I may intervene,
Yes, sir.
every time I try to see my kid, it's the same thing. We have made it this far to court. She's saying we could have settled it outside of court, but every time we try to
That's
settle
because
it,
you got everybody in my business.
the topic, I let you in everybody's business?
What?
I let you in?
You got
I put you in everybody's business?
You, that heifer, and the heifer, everybody in my business.
You see how it's
I ain't
changing?
slept with them. I slept with you.
You see how
Well,
it's changing from
here's the deal.
child?
Yeah, well,
Like,
today you're going to be placed on child support, okay? And whenever you put someone on child support, it automatically gives rise to their rights, right? Their
But
parental rights.
If she's not letting me see my child, why am I therefore
see
paying
your
child
child-
support?
Excuse me.
yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
That's the last time. Here's the reality of it. Once a court order is in place, it gives rise to your parental rights, which also includes visitation. If she chooses to violate the court order, then you'll have to come back to court on what's called an enforcement, right?
Okay.
And that's where you can ask the court to hold her in contempt for violating the court order.
All right.
So that's the benefit of having a court order, because there are certain rights and duties of you. There are certain rights and duties of her. One of your duties under the order is going to be to pay child support. All right? Now, how much do you make?
Around 6 figures, about 100,000 a year.
100,000. All right. What about health insurance? Who pays health insurance?
Me.
She does.
How much is health insurance?
About 150 a month.
Is that for the child only?
Yes.
All right. And you understand that you're going to reimburse that, right?
I don't. It's like she said. Like she said at the beginning. I only be with my son on Saturday. That's when the games happen. I can't see my son either. No time during the week.
No, you will.
Okay.
You will. It's standard that comes with a court order. Okay? So you'll be able to see your child. And I just want to make sure I'm clear. You need to make sure the child is turned over to him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And I want to make sure I'm clear about something else, because he's in this new relationship. She can drop your son off and pick your son up.
They ain't married.
It doesn't matter. As long as it's a competent adult, he can send anybody over there.
And Your Honor, I will be getting a restraining order because the stalking me in bushes outside
in
my
bushes?
house
Look,
while I'm taking my kids to school in the
So
morning.
you're admitting to it.
One time thing?
No. What had happened was.
Shouldn't one time be enough?
Every time somebody start with what had happened was they getting ready to say something that's not true.
No. Well, yeah, because that's not true what he said.
She just agreed to it, right?
That's not what's true. No. What had happened was
What had happened?
I was trying to drop our son off to him.
Mm-hmm.
The door was locked. And so we can get through the window. The window
You
is
can
like,
get through the window.
he normally get through the window.
Get through the window. So you trying to break in his house?
No. We do this all the time.
Who is we?
Me, none of this is true.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there, because I don't need you to incriminate yourself, sound like you a burglar.
So it's more than one person.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and place you on child support today. Outside of this child, do you have any other children?
No, ma'am.
You have a child on the way.
Papa
Yes.
was
Okay.
a Rolling Stone.
So that is going to be 20% of your income, all right? Your gross, based on what the amount of money that you make, is $8,333. And then you have one child, so that is based on 20%. Let me see, 8,333. So we're just going to round that up to $8,400, okay?
Okay.
So that would bring your net to $6,512.07. All right?
all
And if
my
we
coins.
take that amount, I didn't say you were getting that amount.
That's number 6.
Based on that, child support would be $1,302 plus the reimbursement for the health insurance. It is $1,402.
Okay.
Okay? That's a month.
8.
Huh?
That's 8.
Well, we're done. So, is there any other questions that you have?
No further questions.
Okay. Do you have any other
I'm
questions?
good.
Why are
I'm
you
great.
good?
I'm good.
Okay.
She just
All
wanted
right.
the money in the first place.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Yeah. I want my stuff on time.
I ain't trying to hear all that.
I'll be your pimp today.
I ain't trying to hear all
All
that.
right, we gotta hear.
So here's the final word. Judge Vanderby cuts through the noise and focuses on what matters, the child. Despite all the drama, deflections, and emotional wounds, the law is clear. Both parents have a role to play, financially and emotionally. This case wasn't just about a child support order. It was about holding people accountable and reminding everyone that parenthood doesn't come with conditions. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more jaw-dropping breakdowns. We're bringing the courtroom drama straight to your screen. And trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming next.